Youth hunting and shooting activities continue to grow across the region, and the North Dakota Game and Fish Department can help out. Joining us with details is Doug Leier with the North Dakota Game and Fish Department. Thank you so much for coming in today. So what exactly does that mean that you guys can help?
Well, and it might sound a little bit basic and fundamental, but really there's a lot of different organizations and groups that have many different volunteers and activities that take part in, and we can kind of help out with some funding side of it. If you've got a group in an organization that's interested in helping out the next generation of young hunters, then we'd like to provide just maybe a little bit of a means to help make that, because anytime that you can maybe leverage some dollars and match some dollars, we can definitely help out with the same common goal, Lisa.
And who's eligible for this kind of funding?
Right, and it's not just a wildlife club. It can also be your shooting club. It can be a civic group or a fraternal organization, any kind of a nonprofit. So maybe somebody that has not done one of these before might be listening, because there's really an emphasis on getting kids outdoors and spending one-on-one quality time, maybe away from screen time. And this is one of those opportunities to do it. So you don't have to be a wildlife club. You can be a civic group, you can be a nonprofit, you can be a fraternal organization. And if you're interested in maybe putting together your first annual kind of encouraging Hunters of Tomorrow program, we'd like to be able to help out a little bit, Lisa.
Any limitations on what the money can be used for?
Right, and there's a $3,000 maximum cap. The average is probably about $1,500. So it's not like we can fund the entire project, but maybe we can help out with some promotional materials, some safety equipment, maybe some eye protection, some ear protection. We don't want to use the funding for food, but we could maybe use that funding to help out with maybe a t-shirt or something, kind of a memorabilia type of an aspect of it.
Deadline is?
Right, April 10th is when the deadline is for these. So you've got a little bit of time. It's not a huge complicated process, but it is the government, and there's some paperwork that has to be filled out along the way. But maybe this is an opportunity that we can team up and help out the next generation of tomorrow's hunters, Lisa.
Doug Leier, thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome.
More information on the game